feel like I need like an intro, you know, like a theme song or something. Don't give me no ideas. All I need is a boring afternoon. The next video, y'all gonna see a nice cute little intro. Not the sun coming out. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jaleesa. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, make sure that you are liking and subscribing to my channel. I love when you guys leave comments. I love interacting with you. I love the support that I've been getting. You guys are so dope. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Y'all, we gonna get right into it. Y'all know how I do. I don't like to tarry, okay? I like to get straight into the point. Period. Point blank. I think that a lot of people want childless people or child-free people to have regrets about not wanting kids, or think that we're gonna wake up one day when we're like 35 or 40 and be like,
wish I had something here, depending on.
A lot of us don't, and we're gonna get into why. Whether y'all be cool or come out of a bag on me, it really don't matter, okay? Because I'm gonna say what it is that I need to say. You clicked on this video. All right, let's carry on. So y'all, here's the thing. I feel like there is a horrible stigma around women who do not want to have children, women who do not see the joy and the glitz and the glamour of being mothers. It is this preconceived notion that somewhere in us we hate children. We do not like children. We don't value children. And in my experience, it's been the opposite way. Y'all can let me know how y'all feel in the comments, but I have run across or come across more. I thought someone was crawling on me. But yeah, like, y'all be thinking that people who don't want to have kids hate kids, and that is the furthest thing from the truth. People that I meet who are like me and do not desire to step into parenthood or motherhood, especially, are people who actually value children as human beings, not just babies. Now, we've seen the conversation all over social media, child-free versus people who have children, or you're going to be 40 years old taking your kid to kindergarten, no one's going to be able to take care of you, blah, 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 whatever. Me personally, I don't really like how lax y'all are about being parents. I don't think that y'all weigh the odds enough about bringing life into this world. I don't think that y'all think deep enough for me about your reasonings to become a parent, because let's just call it what it is. People become parents for selfish reasons. The same selfish that y'all want to call people who decide not to have children as the selfish that y'all actually are. I love when I bring back keywords from the last video. Check out the last video if you haven't. We spoke about projection a little bit. Y'all say things like people who don't want to have children are selfish and they don't want to take on any responsibility. The only thing that I hear is that you are a little resentful over how much responsibility you do have, and that you yourself might be selfish because you brought a child into this world without actually thinking deeply enough about what the job required. Realistically, the vast majority of people who have children are not emotionally or mentally equipped to have children. People is lining up to do therapy these days. What do you think that it's from? Childhood trauma. What I have seen is that older generations, I forget, is it Gen X that's before me, or the boomers? Whoever. Y'all swear down that millennial and Gen Zs are like over dramatic about the things that we went through in our childhood, but
every day growing up, our parents were saying things like, "Oh my God, you have no idea how hard it is raising you guys, how much money it takes to raise a child, how much effort we put in every day." They have the audacity to ask if I want kids? No.
This is my thing. If there's a consensus of us all saying the same thing about the parenting style that y'all have displayed, maybe we should start looking at the parenting style. Most people have children out of a void. Most people have children to heal wounds that they themselves as a grown person cannot heal. Imagine being a baby coming into this world with that much responsibility.
You better fix my entire life, you little...
Subconsciously, what happens when y'all do things like that, or when y'all want a little mini me or someone to live on my legacy, you're putting all of the responsibility of the things that you couldn't do onto your child. And if they can't live up to that, you then start to resent them. What are we talking about? If you really want to be the best parent for your child, it's very important that you start working on you. That's it. That's all that we're saying. We're saying to stop jumping into parenthood thinking that it's going to do the thing that you refuse to do for yourself. If you want to heal, then go heal. If you want to not be depressed anymore, take the steps to not be depressed anymore. If you want love, then go find that. Work on the things and the blockages and the childhood trauma that you have within yourself, so that way you can attract that love that you actually want, because a lot of y'all are not looking for child love. You're not looking for the love that your child can give you. You're looking for romantic love. You're looking for platonic love. You want friends. You want family. You want community. You want guidance. That's what y'all want. So now imagine how I feel as a child-free person, knowing that I don't want to go into parenthood because I know how heavy of a job that is. I came to this conclusion a few years back once I moved out on my own and I seen how hard it was to survive. Like literally in this day and age with capitalism, how everyone keeps moving the goalposts of success and what it means to be able to obtain stability in this country, this day and age, I came to the realization that bringing a child into this would be more selfish than not bringing a child into this. You actually value a child for a human being. Like I call my niece and my nephew tiny humans, because that's exactly what a child is. They're a small human. They are only going to be cute and cuddly and baby-like and little accessories that you can put on your hip for a minute. It goes by so quick. And after that, they start forming things like personalities that y'all tend to not like around the 5 and 6 year old mark. Why don't you like their personalities? Because they were reflecting back to you everything that you taught them. And you usually taught them something, unhealthy things, whether consciously or subconsciously, because you never took the time to heal yourself or to learn yourself for them to be doing something different. You understand where I'm going with this? How do y'all want your children to do the work that you refuse to do? You don't want to heal your inner child, so you have a child to do so. You don't want to find the motivation yourself to go out and have the life of your dreams, so you have a child to push you. But what happens is when you have children for these very selfish reasons is that that child gets neglected in ways outside that you can ever think of, because the only thing you're thinking of as a person who is having a child for selfish reasons is how this child can aid you, how this child can make your life beneficial, or how they can fill a void in your life. But you're not thinking about the voids or the trauma or the things that your children will go through as life progresses.
You cannot send them to school and stop them from dying? Hell no.
You cannot protect them from all of that. They're gonna go out into this crazy world and they're gonna be met with a whole bunch of different things that a lot of parents are not teaching their children how to react to, how to deal with, how to survive. You are only bringing them into this world because of what they can do for you. I think a lot of parents put themselves at the forefront instead of keeping the children as the focal point. Do you understand? At the end of the day, it's all about the kids. And if you actually liked children the way that you say that you do, and you're not just using them as a pawn or accessory to make yourself look good, not only will you feel me, you'll be able to respect child-free people and why they choose not to go down this road. I think I speak for a large group of people when I say that I'm out here reparenting myself, baby. No, y'all hit me up in the comments and let me know if I'm wilding or not, but reparenting yourself is a heavy task. Imagine you got a kid and you also have to do that. You are starting from zero pretty much when it comes to emotional regulation, when it comes to identifying your wants and your needs and your unhealthy cycles and all of these things. That takes a lot. I did that on my own and it was a lot. I could not have even imagined a little crumb snatcher running behind me talking about some,
I want chicken nuggets.
me too. At the end of the day, this idea that children will fix you in all of the ways that you've been broken is an unhealthy rhetoric that gets into the minds of our young women, and they go down this cycle. Y'all want to talk about what a generational curse is? Things like that. When you believe that, oh, I'm just going to have a child to help me, to fix me, and then you fall short the way that your parents have fallen short, and then your children go through the same things that you go through or worse, and they become replicas of you. And now you're feeling bad about yourself because it's one more thing that you probably feel that, but now you're taking it out on your kid. Let me shut up. With the way that society is going right now, most people don't even have time to be parents. You literally don't have enough hours in the day to be the parent that your child probably needs. And I know that there's some people that's like,
Just do the best that we can.
you do not get to be irresponsible with bringing a child into this world and then say to yourself, well, I can't do it anymore, so they're out for themselves. Children need stability, a lot of attention, emotional maturity, more than just material items and material things. Children need mental stimulation. Children need to be tended to on an everyday basis. Parents or people with children have some type of animosity or resentment towards people who are child free because we have weighed those options. We have looked at the job description and we said, I'm not qualified. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with saying to myself that you're not qualified for this job. One thing that I don't see a lot of people speaking about on social media, the lack of community and how it affects our children. I don't believe that it only takes one person to be able to actively raise a child. I'm sorry, I am not with the single mother or single parent culture. Not be going into parenthood thinking that you can do everything and be everything and all things to your child. You may think you're doing a good job until you see the product when your child is in their teens or as an adult and you're wondering what happened. They needed community. Anyway, like, we shouldn't even be fighting over, oh, who have kids, who don't have kids. We should be coming together as community and helping raise the kids together. That's a crazy idea. Instead of hating on the people who don't have kids, how about you ask them or be able to take advice from them? I bet y'all won't do that. I don't really want community. You want some type of badge of honor that say I'm a good parent and I did my due to society. Your child can't read. The babies are illiterate.
You don't know that your child been on the 2nd grade level since the 2nd grade and they now in the 7th or 8th grade? These are future leaders, our future doctors, our future nurses, our future... Please.
They cute as fuck though. Little Dior, Amari. Mad cute. Don't know how to spell his name though. Good parent, your ego cannot be anywhere in the equation. To be okay with being wrong. Truth earlier, what I said about the truth. Being child free, I feel like I'm giving myself not only the opportunity to reparent myself, not only the opportunity to continue to discover myself, to make mistakes without having someone else as a responsibility, giving myself the option to pivot, to move to different spaces and places of my life. And I know that that's not what a lot of people want. I know that's not what a lot of people desire in their life. We all have different things that we desire, but really wish that y'all would kind of understand child free people a lot more before you just jump to conclusions, oh, you're selfish or you're gonna regret it. Because realistically, I'm 29 now, but I really just don't see myself at 35 feeling like, oh, I missed out on anything by having a child in my 20s. If I change my mind down the line, then I change my mind down the line. By now, we should all know about the maternal crisis that is going on, especially in Black and brown communities, y'all. We are dying at alarming rates in these hospitals through childbirth because they don't think that our pain is valid, because they don't want to give us the medicine that we need. They're misdiagnosing us. They're not paying us any attention in the labor and delivery room. Our children are not being treated correctly while they are in the hands of these nurses. What is a good reason outside of I want to post a cute picture on the gram for people to bring a life into that crap? And it's only getting worse. Like, let's take ourselves out of the equation real quick and let's bring it into the focus, okay? Inflation is at an all-time high. I don't even want to go and look to see how much some Pampers cost, how much formula costs, how much baby food costs. People are out here struggling, baby. Struggling. Children are no children. It's hard out here. And if you as a person, you were struggling on your own and you decided that you wanted to bring a life into the world to struggle with you, you are just as selfish as me. How about that? You wake up in the morning, you get your kids ready, you take them to school, you go to work, you're working, you come home, you're depleted at this point. You're tired, you have no time for your children, but all your children want is your time. Y'all stick an iPad in front of these kids and some food maybe, or some YouTube shorts, and you say to yourself, yep, go ahead. Go be the best version of yourself that you can be. And then when your child starts displaying habits or things that you don't like, you say to yourself, I don't know where you're getting this from. Well, you're not teaching them anything else. And maybe it's not your fault. Maybe you're tired because you're working so much. Understandable. But then why do you keep having children? If you do not have the mental stability, don't have a child. If you do not know how to emotionally regulate yourself, don't have a child. If your finances aren't stable, don't have a child. If you don't know what you want to do with your life yet, don't have a child. Misery loves company, so there's going to keep being people that go on social media and try to make you feel bad for not being a parent, and there's always going to be those weak-minded people that be like, okay, well, let me just go ahead and have a kid to see what it's about. The cycle continues. So yeah, y'all, that's the video. I wanted to try to keep it cute, you feel me? Y'all know I was on my editing. Holla at your girl. If you want to see me dive more into this conversation, let me know if you have any points. Feel like I'm completely wrong, disagree with me, come to me with your facts. It'll be in the next video. One of those people that want to sit around and have your feelings hurt, then hey babes, good luck with that. I'll be working on the next video by the time you're mad about this video. Mwah. Love you. Now make sure y'all get them kids some chicken nuggets if they ask for the damn chicken nuggets. All right.